The pressure begins. Juha Rintanen sits on the line, facing off a battle against Itay Sadeh. Itay Sadeh, the higher qualifier, 24th place for Itay Sadeh, 25th place for Juha Rintanen. Juha Rintanen, for the first time, will have to chase down the younger driver. So Itay Sadeh giving the signal to pull in to the start line. Start line Marshall Marcy just checking over the car. Dave Egan joins me in the commentary booth. A quick sprint, Dave, from the centre of the circuit.
Yeah, it's the first time I've taken 2 elevators to the commentary tower before, but wow, what an audience, what a crowd. We're pumped and ready, Ian. The atmosphere in here is incredible. And I can feel it. I talked to every driver on the grid there, the top 16, and you can feel the shaky hands. They don't believe what's happening right now. They said it's like a dream. Well, the dream will become reality for one champion and one winner, and who's it going to be? Well, we're going to kick it off here, and you know what? It's one of those nights where a 17-year-old from Israel could step up against one of the biggest names in European drifting, Juha Rintanen. And Rintanen, he was calm and collected on the line. I think he's enjoying the competition here this weekend. I think he's ready.
I think he's ready, but I think he's nervous as well, Dave. He's got to chase down Itay Sadeh. They come off the line through the gears. Sadeh throws that car from left to right, flicks it into that first outside zone. Juha Rintanen looks for the door, looks for the side, but don't count Itay Sadeh out of any fight. He took Shanahan down in Germany. Can he take down now the man that's hunting the championship? As Juha Rintanen parks his rd6 onto the door, but now loses a little ground. He goes for another little dive up into the door of Itay Sadeh's BMW as they fire into outside zone 5, and that was brave from Juha Rintanen as they get into 6. The fireworks are up from behind the wall, and Sadeh brings them home.
That is what it's all about. Rintanen making contact with Sadeh as they came into that outer zone 5, and Sadeh just kept the foot in and stayed in it. This is a war on track right now, Ian. Nobody's going to hold back. This is going to be the most intense top 16 we've ever seen, because it means that much more to each and every driver.
Yeah, every driver wants it, Dave. That's what I was explaining earlier when you was making your way up here, that even though some of these battles are just for bragging rights, they're there to try and claim those last 3 trophies that are available this weekend, and everybody wants it. We have a championship fight on our hands, and Juha Rintanen not only wants a podium, but he also wants to win that championship. He's going to go hard now.
Yeah, well, Conor Shanahan has the eyes, the target on his back here as the championship leader, but the 2 Finnish drivers, Lauri Heinen, Juha Rintanen, and then we got Peter Vjainsek on the outside chance. They are starting to believe here. They're starting to think Shanahan, you know, anything can happen. His brother knocked himself out of competition. There could be a chink in the armor. And Conor Shanahan looked nervous, you know, on the grid. Everyone looks nervous, and it's going to be an exciting top 16. It tasted that doing the job in the lead position, Rintanen doing the job in the chase, but only half the job's done as Rintanen chases down that championship. He's got to fly out the blocks here.
He certainly has. He's got to put down the lead run of his life, but he's going to open the door for Itay Sadeh now as he puts the back end of that GR86 to the wall. Through that inside zone he comes. Itay Sadeh is with him though. On the back bumper he goes. Looks for the side now. Needs to claim that proximity. He's very shallow as Itay Sadeh. Doesn't gain the proximity that he needs as they fire through the centre of the circuit. One last chance to make a big dive, and he goes for it into outside zone 5, but he's shallow. Both of them are shallow. There's wobbling and they're waving, and they just can't seem to get control as they get it across the line.
Are we watching this, like this, the fireworks, the pyro, the CO2? This is insane. What a show for the packed attendance here. And Itay Sadeh, I love this. 17 years of age. Never believed he would be on this stage so soon in his career. Up against, look at that initiation. He threw everything at Juha Rintanen there. Rintanen went to the wall, but he's smooth Rintanen. He knows what he has to do. He knows what the lead run is all about. But this, for me, look at the bravery of Sadeh. He chases through those inner zones and dives up onto the door. And you know what, for me, Itay making a couple of errors, a couple of wobbles, but boy, did he give it absolutely everything. Rintanen, to me, though, has he looking shaken at all? No. He looks like he is comfortable, but he's going to drive safe enough, I think, until he's challenged. And oh, look at that. Look at those scenes here in the stadium, Ian. We're just fans at the end of the day. We're trying to act professional here, but we can't. It's too... Look at the dive from Sadeh. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're going for it. There's no messing around now. This isn't the time to mess around. This is get the job done, seal the deal. As I say, 3 trophies left to collect this season, apart from the championship ones. But Sadeh's not in the fight for the championship. He has nothing to lose.
I'm not sure which way this is going to go. I'm just looking at the replay there. Some great moves from both drivers, and you can see they're nervous as they await the decision. Who's going to go through to the top 8? It's Juha Rintanen, and he's still in the fight. The Finnish driver is still in the fight. Finland still have